It has been so wonderful watching New York City get its pulse back, but unfortunately, boarded up businesses are still a pretty common sight. However, today I'm going to introduce you to a world-famous street artist remaking New York City one mural at a time.
Seeing plywood in the city, to me, brings the city back to the time of the 70s when I grew up here and things were just nothing. There was nothing around. It was just an emptiness of the city, and it felt like that to me, and it was very sad.
So you have gotten creative and you have turned plywood panels into your canvas all throughout the city. Can you tell me how this idea came about?
Well, this series, The Race, started years ago, and it's basically this idea of remembering what it's like to be a kid and this fun and energy. And there's always a race cars against an ice cream truck, which is the underdog, and kids are always hoping it can win. I basically started back again with David Burke's restaurant on 62nd Street. And with his help, I started going around the city, and people like Sean have been calling me and asking me to brighten up their area and make their plywood look alive.
Putting this on your windows is pretty tough.
It was one of the saddest days as a bar owner to have to put the boards up, and you know, we were handed a box of lemons and we turned it into frozen hard lemonade. So you know, to put the boards up and have them painted with something colorful and fantastic is going to be a nice experience.
Happiness is kind of what I wanted to bring back in a time where there's so much uncertainty for everyone, and especially for little kids. It's almost a scary moment, and I wanted them to see boarded up stuff and maybe smile from it.
And for people who aren't familiar with your work, I know you just explained The Race a little bit, but just explain your style.
So this work is just very loose and fun, and it's supposed to feel like a kid had done the work. I also work in oil paintings as well, and drawing line drawings and stuff, which last year was shown at the Met, part of the rock and roll exhibit, which I was really excited.
He's a really big deal. So wild to think, he started the series 9 years ago, and I'm sure he never imagined that this would be the evolution of it, but you know what, we're lucky. We're benefiting from it. And what you're doing, it's making a difference, and I'm just curious about some of the reaction that you've gotten.
I've been really fortunate. I've gotten a lot of great responses. I get a lot of emails from parents around the city that their kids are so excited to walk around. Before they were depressed and it was scary. So that just makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing and making people happy, and that's really what art is about, bring happiness to people.
I'm watching two things while this is happening. A, the amazing work of art go up behind me, but also Sean's face. He looks like a little kid, and it is so wonderful to see. I wanted to actually just take it in for a second. It looks so wonderful, Mitchell.
Thank you very much.
You know, I know that you will never say this, so I'm going to say it for you. So he does this for free. These business owners, they reach out to him, and he comes here on his own time, pays for everything. He does it all on his own. So if other business owners want to reach out or are interested, where can they find you?
On my Instagram. Tell them to Instagram me.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you very much.
So nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.